This segment is Can I Borrow a Feeling? Not to be confused with I've Got a Feeling, song by the Black Eyed Peas.
Seminal classic.
Seminal classic. But we're going to talk about underrated feelings or things or just feelings that we have that don't get the appreciation that they deserve. The first one that I have is finding a crumpled $20 bill in your jacket or any sort of money.
That is a rarity these days, cashless society.
Which makes the feeling
it even better when you come across a $20 bill. The theory I subscribe to, if it's cash, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
It's not part of my bank account balance. It's free money.
So I found a tenner in my pocket, my jeans pocket the other day, and I got it. I saw it. I was like, this is unbelievable. Bought myself a nice little banh mi with that money.
Oh my God.
That's class.
It was a free banh mi.
It's free. It's free.
Free. That is true.
Because you're doing your accounting based on your bank account.
Correct.
Right? This $10, it's not out of weekly budget.
You should go back to a cash society, I reckon.
No way.
Go back, you say?
Yeah, let's go back old school. I remember we went to the casino once and you need to obviously cash for the casino. And I was worried because I didn't have my card on me, but I had my wallet. And I dug around in my wallet and I pulled out a crisp 50.
Oh,
I will say that was
money box over here.
That was one of the finest moments I will say in my life, Ralph. So I agree with you. That was a beautiful feeling knowing that I was about to lose $50, but it was free $50.
It was free.
It's very euphoric because that feeling can only be associated with freedom. That's it. You could do anything with that money. And that's why it's great. I rate it.
It's house money you're playing with. It's
exactly,
beautiful.
Yeah.
The first feeling I have is the first sip of water after a big night out. You wake up in the morning, grog city, God knows what happens, but you're a smart man. You've planned the night before, maybe even a Powerade, but even just a bottle of water. Take a nice little sip, mate. The crustiness in your throat, mate. The clumps of mucus or whatever is going on washes away.
The dehydration.
It's like it dissolves as well. It's beautiful. You just feel it seeping away.
Because sometimes your sleep isn't that great because you feel you're dehydrated, you're coughing, your headache, everything. But the water, mate, it solves all your
Feels
problems.
like you're watering a plant after like a long hot summer.
Exactly.
Is it a
beautiful.
sip or is it like I'm gulping?
It's
desperate. Yeah. It's like the water of life is what it is.
It's like you're an Arab man walking through the desert and you see a mirage of an oasis. And you both hands in there, brother, sipping that water. That's how it feels. I do like that one as well. Mine's similar. It's after you've held a long piss and you finally
that's class.
unzip and you release.
My days.
And that feeling while you release is top tier.
I love it. I love
Dead
it.
set.
It's like you're creating a whole ecosystem within the toilet, dude. It's like
the fuck kind of piece are you doing, bro?
I wish you could see what he's doing underneath the table right now.
It's like a waterfall, and it's like it's nature's life underneath you, giving everything to the bathroom.
I remember the other day we were at football row.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we were on the bus and then he needed to pee. And then I'm like, oh brother, they've already started the game. We're late, whatever. We don't have time. He's like, I'm going to go pee. And he comes back. Well, how'd you describe it? You were like holding it.
Yeah. So I was walking to the bathroom, having already released my bladder, except the only thing stopping the urine from seeping into the pants was the hand on the shaft grasping tightly.
So he literally has clamped his dick.
I'm literally just like
death gripping it.
My snake. And I had already released. And when I went to the bathroom to let it all out, I'll tell you what, that was maybe a top 3 moment of my life.
It's such a cathartic feeling just to let it all out.
Man, and it lasts forever.
It's a long stream. It's a strong stream.
So there may been people who saw Roy just clapping.
No.
Going to the bathroom.
Death gripping his dick.
It's like a fucking BFG just stopping with a shot.
Because I'm obviously not doing that like 100 meters from the bathroom, right? It's like, you're close to the bathroom, you need to pee more.
Your body recognizes
knows.
it's about to release.
So like maybe like 20 meters away, my body is like,
letting go.
It's go time.
It's releasing.
That would have been amazing. Just like, imagine someone walking out the bathroom and you see this guy just clamping on his balls.
No,
grabbing it like it owes him money.
It's not the outside. You have to go inside.
That's even worse.
That's worse. That's worse.
Some predator behavior.
Your hand was in your pants.
Of course.
Oh, that's worse.
In this kid-friendly environment.
Yeah,
where under 12s are training for soccer.
Oh, that's
as in, like, if it's outside the pants and I've released, then I can't physically, like, how do
You can't. That's true. You need to skin on skin.
All over myself. Like, the only way it can work is if your hand is literally grasping your soft, flaccid.
Right,
Look, that must have been a great feeling.
It would have been. That's a great. That is a great feeling.
I'm going to move away from the ball
Thank
jokes. This is more personal for me, but when you've seen a movie or a TV show and you know it's perfect. You know, it's absolutely perfect. You come out and you're sitting there, you're watching the credits and you're like, fuck, what I saw was top notch. That was amazing. So much so that it extends. You know, you feel like you don't want it to end. You look at YouTubers, their reactions, you know, their interviews and whatnot. It's that kind of feeling.
I've done that. I've done that.
Yeah.
You go to Reddit.
Exactly.
See what everyone's talking about the film.
You want it to keep going. You don't want it to stop.
What was the film that gave you that feeling? Like?
Latest one, yeah.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm being dead serious. I came out of that and I was almost in tears at the end of the film, mind you. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. Almost perfect execution. Here I am.
You're telling me after you saw Puss in Boots 2, you know, the last, you know, Pussining or whatever. You went to YouTube.
That's a great name, by the way.
You've saved Sen's job for the
That's
title
the
this
title
week.
of this week's episode.
The last Pussining.
I don't even know if it's going to be allowed on YouTube or Captivate will allow that.
And you went like people reacting to, you know, Puss in Boots 2.
Not reacting because obviously it's a cinema watch, but like you see the cast and their discussions. You go on Reddit, Letterboxd. You don't want it to end. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Antonio Banderas, guys, he does it. He does it.
What did you give it out of 10?
I gave it 10 out of 10.
That was it. He gave it a 10. I saw that one.
10 out of 10.
Fuck, all right. Back to Euro.
I don't know if this is like an underrated feeling. I mean, it is an underrated feeling, but I don't know if this is like a feeling that you experience. But like when the plane lands safely after a long flight, that feeling to me, it's not euphoric, but it's peace. It's inner peace.
It's calm.
Because I read this one time that the most dangerous parts of a plane is the takeoff and the landing. And so sometimes you have the landing when like he hits it pretty hard and then like there's a bit of shaking and you don't know if you're ever going to walk the earth again.
You're paralyzed by the movements.
And so when the plane stops, the seatbelt signs go off.
You can breathe again.
Yeah, the
heart
breathing starts.
beats normally again.
And oftentimes you're in a new place, you know, or you're coming home. Things to look forward to.
That is true.
I didn't realize you were a pussy.
That's his pussining, bro. My next one is very, very niche. It's going to an air-conditioned room after playing lunchtime soccer.
Yes. No, agreed.
Yeah. Or going into your air-conditioned car.
Or like a
after
market, a supermarket after a really hot day.
I have vivid memories of high school. We play lunchtime soccer every day, 40 minutes, an hour. And we even play in summer where it's like 30 degrees, 35 degrees. We couldn't
Disgusting
miss out.
weather, really.
And the days where we didn't have an air-conditioned room, I wanted to jump out of the room and die, right? But if I had a class that was an air-conditioned room, my God, it was so crisp, man.
And you know the fact that you could hear it the moment you enter, you could hear it just whirring and buzzing and wheezing and you're like, you're entering bliss, dude. You're entering bliss.
Like the sweat's dripping down my back, my fucking bag. We had to wear pants and shit.
Yeah.
The clothes were warm as well.
That's grotty.
We actually didn't have to wear pants.
But it was unspoken rule in our school.
Frowned
So
upon if you wore shorts.
if you wore shorts, you got bullied.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Is an
Rightfully
indictment of our school, but that's besides the point. The air-conditioned room was an unreal feeling. And
That is.
honestly hasn't been matched since.
That is a very niche feeling. I do like that one. I've got a similar one as well. Walking out of the exam room after your last exam at uni for the semester and knowing you've got yonders off now, especially the one at the end of the year when you got like fucking 3 months off now.
I remember the last, it's not a good, I mean, I failed one of my subjects at uni and that was the last exam. And so I knew I failed. And that was also in and of itself a good feeling.
It's a freeing feeling knowing it's over now. But I think that is a beautiful feeling.
But is it caveat by you knowing that you did well?
I don't care if I did well or not well. It's just, it's over.
I think for the feeling to be optimal, you need to have known that you did well.
That's what I was actually going to say. My feeling was walking out,
knowing that at least I've done enough.
You smashed it. Like you absolutely destroyed it.
I was going to say knowing I've done enough to pass to get through.
The thing is, I feel like that's a common feeling. Like you've done enough to pass, especially in uni where it's like pass, fail, hit the pass, we're done, right?
Yeah.
But when you're in an exam, you know you tore that shit up apart, right? You opened it, you inserted, and you delivered greatness. That's what you did. That feeling is rare. So when that comes up,
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever experienced that.
And then I think even if you did bad in the exam, give it a couple hours, you're already home.
I'm over it, bro.
You're done, bro. You're moving on with your life.
That's
You're looking forward to the 3 months off, whatever.
I have a friend at uni who knew exactly what he got on each exam that he ever did.
What?
So like he came out, he's like, I got 95 that exam. Because he remembers the exam and he's like a genius, like he knows everything.
Fair enough.
And then he goes through back in his mind, he like revisits it and then he just knows what he got wrong or what he didn't get right.
That's so weird. You know, the moment in exams, for me at least, I can remember like 30%. And then when people start talking about, oh yeah, no, I do remember that question. It's like, I don't know. I always had that feeling. I couldn't remember every question. Like, this guy is like doing reverse calculations in the back.
You got it spot on all the time. Like, I think I'm like you, Kush. When I walk out of the exam, like whatever happened in the exam is out.
It's in the past.
Exactly. It's left in that room.
Suppressed.
Yeah. Clean slate. You know, we walk out.
You're not bringing that out to the outside the room. You're not bringing it out. Whatever
happens. I get stressed because people are like, oh,
they're always talking about it.
You get 17, did you get B? I got C. And I'm like sitting there like, dude, I don't know what 17 is. And I don't know if I did B or C. Like, I don't know what I put.
On the reverse, you know what the worst feeling is? When you walk out of an exam and you know you've done poorly and you have an exam in 2 days. That is a shit feeling.
That's a horrible feeling.
That's fucking ass.
Yeah, I agree. The negative vibes continue.
I thought of a similar one just quickly as well. When you're in reading time and you're going through and you're like, oh, this actually isn't, I'm not going to be as fucked as I thought I would be.
It's a rare feeling.
That's a rare feeling.
But
that is a beautiful feeling. We're like, all right, everything's going to be okay.
You flip the pages.
Shit I didn't study isn't in this exam.
Yeah, that's tough.
I've got when you don't really want to go out.
I'll just no, all good. You guys all caught that, right? What the fuck?
I was looking over the cushion. We
We were all looking at Kush. This guy's just piped it up.
I didn't know we had the Critical Road podcast over here. Jesus.
Let's go, Ro. Sorry, let's go, Kush.
Yeah, all right. Can I? Yeah, okay. Just want to double check. I had a feeling, which is, I think it only happens when it's a group larger than 10 and you're with the boys, you crack a joke. Every face is laughing. Every face is smiling. Yeah, you're looking around and there's not one face who's shrugging. Is like, it is.
Even the people that don't really laugh, they've cracked up.
Even if the people that you might not even know that much, it's just it's a friend circle. You know people, best friends, but every single one is laughing. That's a top notch feeling.
That is a beautiful feeling, Kush.
You get strangers laughing, like, or people that you don't know.
It's a rush.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You feel on top of the world, I say.
You've cracked a new market, mate. It's unreal.
Or if you're at work, you're trying to get like the seniors to laugh.
Oh,
that's like the higher ups. That's a good one. But that's a dangerous one to play because if you say something rogue, then career limiting move. Yeah,
exactly.
But like, is that only for people who think they're funny?
Oh, absolutely. This is just between us four, really.
Definitely.
I'm sure a lot of people out there don't care.
Us psychos.
I wonder actually how those people would think. Like, they're typically not, comedians.
Yeah, where do they find their?
They're not the kings of comedy, but then they crack a joke and then everyone's laughing. I wonder how they feel. It's a feeling
unfamiliar feeling.
Yeah,
I think they're cracking jokes, but don't care about the.
Yeah, but what if you're looking
how can you
around?
not care?
Because their self-value is
How do you not
on getting?
How do you not care about external validation and social gratification?
Foreign to me.
Their whole self-esteem is based on how many laughs they got that day. They go home.
It's in the hands of other people.
I've got when you don't want to go out and then someone else cancels the plans that you didn't want to go anywhere.
That's a beautiful feeling.
It's
a game of chicken, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's sitting there like, I don't want to be the one to do this.
Yeah.
And then you get the text message, sorry, bro.
And you're like, oh, good man, sorry.
And the great thing about that is then you've got like a little bit of a leg up.
Yeah, you're the good man in this.
Yeah.
You got the moral high ground.
Don't worry about it.
We'll do it next time. Whenever it comes, we'll do it.
You're in the driving seat now.
Exactly. You got the power. It's good.
That's a great feeling, actually.
Lovely. I have one more. It's getting into bed after a long day and showering.
Excellent. Why was there silence?
I was a bit confused. Getting into bed.
Yeah.
Because you got into bed.
And then you showered?
No. You had a long day, then you showered, and then you get into bed.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out the timeline for that. That's why there was a bit of silence.
You cleanse the dirties of the day.
Yeah.
Your body's fucking aching because you've walked around the city and shit, and you just get to lie down. Your day's done.
I agree.
Beautiful.
And you have time to just relax.
I agree. Great
All
feeling.
right. Because if it was the other way around, I would be a bit more concerned.
No.
Yeah, mine is, it's a long weekend. So you have the Monday off, but then you wake up on the Sunday and you realize it's only the middle of my weekend.
And
And that's beautiful. Exactly.
Class.
They don't have that existential dread of knowing, fuck, I got work tomorrow.
Class.
Best one is when you have the Easter long weekend. You wake up on the Saturday, mate, it's only beginning, really.
Started.
It's only halfway through.
It should be the last day, and it's only beginning.
The Saturday's actually tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I counted as a Friday, Saturday is Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday is Sunday.
Beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of that, the sleeping ones. It's only ever happened a few times, but like you wake up, it's like 2 a.m. and you're like, you know what? I've got another 7 hours.
That's the one I thought about when he just said that, bro. That's an unreal feeling. Because you probably have something the next day.
Exactly.
And you need to get up early and you're like, oh, I'm fucking tired. But then you realize, mate, a second sleep.
Or not even that, knowing that you don't have anything the next day and there's no limits for your sleep. You can just go back to sleep. You've woken up early, but now you have whatever hours you deem to be correct. That's it.
That is a great feeling.